Hi everyone, Chris here from Truly Holistic. Now, a question I get quite regularly in regards to my update videos and information I bring forth is where am I getting this information from? How valid is this information? Now, the information that I bring forth within these update videos and the videos I put on my channel, my YouTube channel, and Facebook are things that my channel tells me about of what's happening, and my channel does change quite regularly depending on because I'm trying to get a channel of information that is very high consciousness and density of information. And the way I find validation in regards to this information, I put it straight into my system here at doing True Quantum Healing. Okay, I've got a pendulum dowsing system. Even though I don't use a pendulum, I just run my hand over the charts, and then I use sacred geometry to either remove that stressor, that problem that we need to remove, or add an energy to the person, whether that's within their energy body or within their physical body, a number of areas of that person. And all of a sudden, when they feel a difference, they feel lighter, their pain goes away, then we have validation that that information that came forth is true. It has some validity to it because I'll put it in the system. It's come up one. It's told me to remove it or find it within that person, and I'll notice that certain information that I put in my charts, it may come up with nearly every client, and I know that well, this is a new clearing. This is very important to be clearing from humanity, and we do that when we clear it from the client, and they all of a sudden feel the difference. Whether that's at the time when we clear that out, or at the end of the out at the end of the session, or a few days later they tell me, "Wow, things are feeling different. I feel a lot better after that session." So all the information that I bring forth in those videos is gone through that test of validation. There is always information that does come up, not so much these days, but used to be more information before that would come up and I put in the charts, and within sessions it never come up. So straight away it said to me that either the energy's passed and that's not accurate anymore, or there's no validity to it. But all the information that comes in the videos is something that's been tried and tested within my chart system, and it's making a difference with people, and hence why I feel like I need to share it with you. In regards to information sources I go to, I rarely go out of my channel anymore because it doesn't matter whether that's mainstream information or alternative information in regards to nutrition, health, what's happening in the cosmos and so on, what's happening in regards to working on the energy body, ascension. There's a lot of people out there talking about this sort of stuff, and for me, it's kind of, well, how do we know how valid it is? So really, my kind of motto is that I only trust what my channel is giving to me at the time, because it's obviously important that I know that information at the time. I'm ready for the information, and also what's right in front of my face, essentially, because that's essentially our reality. Regards to this simulated reality, is that a majority of people are adhering to information coming from so many different sources that you can never know how valid that information is, how accurate that information. You need to go within and find out what really my true reality is. And that's really what's around you at the time, what you can see, what all the five senses are in front of you. And also, if you're very good with intuition in regards to dowsing or any other capability, then going by that information as well as testing it to show that has validation to it. So because I see so many people out there that talk about ascension process, what's happening in the cosmos, what's happening with in regards to dimensional changes and so on and that. And that's fine, but I think my feeling is that if you're going to bring that information to people, you need to back it up with with action. And here at Truly Holistic, not only we're bringing you information and awareness, but we're able to, within a session, we're able to, for you to feel that change as well. We can go into, what's causing your issue, whether that's a physical issue, whether that's a manifestation issue, whether it's a love issue, in regards to relationships or problems with loved ones or emotional baggage, and a number of things. We look at everything and anything, and we look at any possibility of what could be causing your problem, you know. And I keep my mind very clean and very clear at the start of the session, and I just let my channel, because I'm being channeled. We all are being channeled. Where do thoughts come from? It's just essentially channeling through you. So again, I'm just picking up that information, and all of a sudden, if I do that clearing on that person with the information that's been gathered, and we get a result, then that's all we want in the end of it. We have such a focus and fixation on why this works, why that works, but in the end, really, it's just what works, doesn't it? And if you get the result at the end of it, that's the goal at the start of the session, and at the end of the session, as long as you get a result, I think both the client and myself are happy. And so anyway, I thought I'd do this video just to talk about that in regards to my information that I bring forth, because there is huge amounts of information out there in regards to what's happening with ascension, what's happening with manipulation in regards to entities and ET beings, and also what's happening in regards to what's causing all the illness that we have today: diabetes, heart disease, cancer. And there's so much information, because it's just a lot of it's distraction, and no wonder people are confused about how to look after themselves. What information, what advice do I adhere to? And really, what it comes down to, what works for you. Okay, that is the validation. If you do something and you get a result from it, well, that is your truth. It doesn't mean that will happen for someone else, because their truth might be different to yours. But in regards to the information that I bring forth, is all information that I put in my system and I see results with, and hence why I want to share it with you, because this information is not just for me; it's for humanity, and a big part of what I do is I'm a truth seeker, and I want people to know more truth, and I'm always going to share that with you. So hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.